Hello everybody. Today I'm just going to show you some techniques which is interesting in a way because it's not going to be used, I'm not going to use fluorofoam. So it's going to be done without fluorofoam but in water. So the first thing I'd like you to watch is creating my framework or my mechanics. I've got 3 aluminium wires or 5 if you need to, and silver wires which bind the three together, ensuring that it's nice and tight and secure. I've used silver because I wanted a sparkly arrangement. So I do like some bling, particularly closer to Christmas. That's the only time of the year that I can be outrageous or not outrageous, depending on obviously your taste and the decor of your room. So that's my binding point. I've created quite a nice tight binding point. And now what I'm going to do is to form it by peeling banana. Doesn't look like a banana, but you get the idea. So with the wires, again, creating texture, because the aluminum wire is quite smooth. Now with this silver wire on it, it gives you a different texture. And if you want it to be a bit quicker, I found that you can take a bundle of it, for example. That's the wire that I use. Take a bundle, and then I'm going to do it on a plain one. And as you can see, a lot quicker. There, pops your uncle, the sun. Yeah. So that is one method to cover it. However, if you want to make it more rustic, you can use garden twine, which I've used many times to create containers, the actual mechanics to hold it. So you can use garden twine to make a more rustic design. However, this is where I'm going in today to create one with aluminium wire and silver wire. In true Blue Peter fashion, this is what I've done. Not that quick, it took me about 4 or 5 hours. Basically, I started off with this, and that is made from anodized real wire, which is biodegradable. So this particular structure is completely biodegradable, and I've used very thick, I think it's 1.8 gauge wires to give you that strong support. So that's what same method as I've done with the silver. However, I found it was a bit dark, very menacing, and I thought that'd be perfect for Halloween rather than for Christmas. So I came up with this, and I thought this is lovely. And I rummaged through my in the loft, and I found this perspex structure with pre-drilled holes. And I thought, what can I do with it? Well, do you know where it's originally? It says acrylic cake pop stand. So I bought this during on a visit to an exhibition for cake making. I'm very ambitious. I thought I can be a cake maker. Unfortunately, it's left on the back burner. So, so the acrylic cake pop stand is fantastic. As you can see, there are holes in it. So with that arrangement that I set up, I can actually put it in to the hole and then weave it in and on top, like roots, like trees growing and under the roots. So that's what I've done with this mechanics. So Christmas baubles. This was my color scheme for last year Christmas, and it was to do with grey, a bit of silver, and a bit of glitter there. So I'm going to reuse this and recycle it. So can you see the hole in the middle? I will cut them and use sandpaper to go round so that it's nice and smooth. So my baubles has now become my container. So silver, graphite, what do you call that? And that is very slate color to match the slate at the bottom. As you can see, I've got little gypsophilia in there. So before I do anything, let me put in my lovely power shells. And again, recycle. So as you can see, I have created like a rhythm, almost like a pathway, taking your eye from here to here and to here. Now with the perspex, I've added more aluminium wire there to actually create texture and movement. Okay, so my next thing is a wash bottle. It's like as though I'm in a science lab. Okay, see what's happening here? I'm just filling this up. So I've actually pre-filled this about halfway already. So, but this is just to show you what I'm doing. Okay, so this is on that. So flowers, gypsophilia from the supermarket. Unfortunately, I do not have a huge garden. I just have a handkerchief size garden. So all I grow there is just purely foliage. And at the moment, all I can use are the evergreens. So not many I can pick up from the garden. So I made a bunch and I'm going to bind them, I'm going to wire them using very fine silver wires. We can't see it, but that's fine. That's just to hold it into shape like that. So this is what I'm going to do. Slot them in. Okay. As you can see, it's a very minimalist design, and it's something that, as we know, flowers are getting more expensive by the minute. And so if we want something quite effective, we can also use minimal flowers, or supermarket flowers. So I've used this green. I think that is really lovely. Green dianthus. Okay, I'm sure you can see from either side. So this design could be on a runner, Christmas table, or you could put it on a mantelpiece and you have the lovely design there. So that would be quite festive, and with maybe some modern garlands to go with it as well. Alstroemeria. That's just to give a different form to this design. Okay, so far so good, I hope. Super nice. Bought fresh this morning. Insert that into the top of the neck of the baubles. Right, if you don't like this color scheme, you can always go for red baubles, green baubles, a very traditional design. Yeah. So I like silver, I like it nice and clean, and I thought it looks quite festive in a way because it's frosty. I love the snow, but I don't like the cold. So it's a bit contradictory here. asparagus setaceous. Now, what am I going to use it for? Now, I'm going to use this so that I can shelter it. So I'm going to shelter my flowers with the asparagus setaceous. It's a house plant. It's not really a fern, so it works quite well, giving you that lovely canopy. Got more to go. So the next one, or you could actually work it like so. So we meet together. There you go, like a heart. So that'd be nice. And to finish it off, I've got stars, Christmas stars. Dotting it round. Oops, that slide off. I think it doesn't want to stay there, so I think I shall leave it there as it is. Mistletoes, artificial of course. It's with this design you could actually use fresh and artificial to make it go a bit longer. So make your budget. Please use wire cutter, not the pair of scissors, which I did. So I realized. So use a secateurs wire cutter. So can you see from there? That's got a little bling there, or a little sparkle there. Fluff it out a little. And let it drape down there. So, having this design with the mechanics, it's first thing is recycling, and you can actually have this all year round if you want to. If you think Christmas has gone too quickly, you can have that on the table. And you can also change it by turning that bauble, say for example the plain baubles, and cover it with moss or cover it with foliage and turn it into more rustic. And then, like I say earlier on, you could use twine to make it more rustic. So I hope that you take some of these ideas for your Christmas design and enjoy it. Thank you so much.